Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. What does the Denver 2 screen for? The Denver 2 screens for developmental delays by observing a child's performance in 4 different developmental domains, such as language, gross motor, personal social, and fine motor adaptive. If a child fails an item in any of these 4 domains, that is 90% of the younger children that pass, they will have a score as having a developmental delay. I would recommend looking more in depth into the Denver 2 screenings and to watch any videos or review the Denver 2 screening yourself so you know what is on it and how it is applied to children with developmental delays. A client worries that her condition is affecting her grades. She has been late to her morning classes due to oversleeping as a medication side effect. A counselor explains that they can advocate for her at school. After a release form is signed, the advocating counselor should discuss the client's provisional diagnosis with the following: A, the disability department to see if they can extend deadlines. B, the disability department to see if they can be lenient with her tardiness. C, all of the teachers. D, the teachers of her morning classes to see if they can extend deadlines. The answer is D. The disability department to see if they can be lenient with her tardiness is what the advocating counselor should discuss with the client's provisional diagnosis after getting a release form signed. This is because she is oversleeping because of the side effect of her medication, and she arrives late to her morning classes because of it. The advocating counselor will go to the developmental department and discuss what they can do about her tardiness, but extending deadlines with her teachers or the disability department is not what the client is asking for or is discussing with the counselor for. What is the person in environment theory? The person in environment theory considers the influence that the client has on their environment and the influence that multiple environments have on the client. This can include social, family, political, religious, cultural, work, ethnic, economic, and even life events. This is an interactive model that is central to many professionals helping individuals with relationships and recognizes the impact of oppression and discrimination that the client is experiencing. The person and environment theory does support the goal of providing personal care for the client and furthering the cause of social justice. For example, an individual may identify themselves as a father, uncle, and carpenter, and a number of other things as well, because he is influencing his environment and the environment is influencing him. It's a give and take type of theory. Everybody picks on A, the gatekeeper, B, the harmonizer, also known as the consolidator, C, the scapegoat, D, the storyteller, the intellectual, the attacker, and the joker. The answer is C. Everybody picks on the scapegoat. This is because they are either the black sheep, the odd one out, or the person who doesn't interact that much. And they pick on them because it is either funny or they choose them because they are the odd one out within the group. What are the Bayley scales of infant development, BSID3, used for? The Bayley scale of infant development, BSID3, assesses the development of children 1 to 42-month-old on motor, mental, and behavioral rating scales. I would recommend looking into what is on the BSID3 to understand what exactly is being rated on the mental, motor, and behavior of the development of children 1 to 42 months old. That is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.